when we were shooting last year, he was in the mix of doing all this, and I think I wondered, like, how do you keep your head straight, and you have to fly out each weekend to LA and do certain things and do interviews, and I kind of think I just learned by watching him, because he was so much about doing that, and he said trying to enjoy it, because it is pretty wonderful, and that's actually what I'm trying to do. And then I've also been shooting at the same time over the last 4 months on a film, and then to kind of be able to enjoy this and then go back and do the proper work and be able to kind of balance both of them, I guess. It's been suddenly wonderful to be introduced in rooms, to meet actors and filmmakers and people behind the camera that I've looked up to my entire life, and it all comes down to I'm so proud of the films and the people I've been able to work with. So it's wonderful to get to hang out with them and, well, talk about our films.
As I've gone further and further into trying to refine what being an artist means to me, I've realized that I've used it as this tool to connect. I was always really afraid of the things that were inside of me. I was always deeply worried that I was unlovable and that I wasn't normal, and that the world was going to be this scary, hard place, and everyone knew how to do things and I didn't know how to do it. And so I started taking those questions and putting them into the movies that I was making. And I found that every time I did that, and whether it was a comedy or a drama, every time I did it, I would get this response back from people going, I feel that way too. I'm confused about that too. I don't feel normal either. And suddenly I felt my shoulders relaxing and myself going, oh, maybe everybody is confused and trying to figure it out constantly. Even the people that I think are the smartest and wisest in my life are also deeply confused all the time. So Room has been the biggest experience of that, of taking all of these things that I was worried about, and one of the main ones being put out into the world. And it's really interesting having a movie that is just about that really the allegory is about stepping outside of a smaller way of thinking, and to be living that simultaneously while promoting a movie about that is just something I will be going to therapy over for a very long time.
The dress. Now, you go into acting.
Which one?
The dress for Oscars. Do you have your dress?
Oh.
And do you feel like
that's what you want to ask?